Hello everybody, welcome back to Blistering Sands. As we get underway here, this is going to be the first game of the round of 16 for me. I am going to be playing against corpsepose in the ZvZ on Blistering Sands. If you didn't get enough of it, because I know I didn't, we will be playing another game on there, and we might see another game or two throughout the round of 16. But right now, we'll just see exactly how this evolves. Corpsepose and I were talking about it before the game, and I was hoping that there would be no banelings. And we'll see that Corpsepose may not do that, and I may try, just as a defense mechanism, to get banelings of my own. We'll see if I actually do that or not, and exactly how this game evolves. But right now, we're doing identical builds. Looks like 9 Overlord for both of us. Corpsepose is a little bit ahead, very slightly. So, not much to say as we have the same things in production at the same time. Getting more drones. Looks like we might be going 14 pulls, something like that. Looks like I'm going to start my extractor a little bit after my opponent here. So again, corpsepose being a little bit quicker on his build, and we'll see if that plays a factor. We both start our spawning pulls. Oh no, I start mine first, so it looks like he's going to be going for a 14 pull as well. I went for a 13 pull, so mine will come out a little bit faster. He should have one more drone in production a little bit sooner, so he'll have the income advantage a little bit throughout the game. And we'll see again how that plays out through the course. Right now, he does have that extra drone up for a good 5 seconds or something like that. Not a huge difference, but if you're a harvester late, you can always lose time on the next one, and the next one just cascades to where you're behind economically and you can't really catch up. My spawning pool has finished. I'm getting my queen as quickly as possible. It's very important in most games, in most cases, to get your queen. You can opt for a fast layer. It's a tricky maneuver, but it all depends on exactly what you want to do. Right now, I have vision of just a straightaway and these overlords playing patty cake, but I'm going to be sending out a drone scout just to see what he's up to. And corpsepose continuing to train his... there it is. Yep, there's the baneling nest. It's exactly what no one wants to see in the ZvZ. It tends to happen, though. I do have a couple of zerglings out waiting for speed to finish. It's about halfway done, whereas his is just slightly behind. So I believe, though, that he is behind me a little bit in drones, but I think that might even out and go probably into his favor. But the drone not going to be able to see anything useful despite his long journey across the map. I do not see the baneling nest, so I do have 2 zerglings on the way. They're probably going to wait for speed and dart in. His baneling nest has finished, and we'll see if he morphs any into banelings. Yes, indeed, 6 banelings. Ooh. Along with an escort of 2 zerglings, which just got speed, which means I have speed. So we'll see, and look at that timing. I will be darting in here, seeing the rest of his creep, making sure there's nothing funny. I do see the banelings, and I have a smart decision here. I should have done it one at a time to waste 2 banelings, but I did get 1 baneling to die, so that's good. I say, gah. So I started baneling nest of my own. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, and it's more of a if I'm in trouble I will do it type of thing. But I'm training a bunch of zerglings, trying to get my natural up and running. As being a base up is huge, he is getting more production from a second hatchery inside his base. There are no other roads in ZvZ. My speedlings go to the top, his speedlings go through the middle, waiting for his banelings as well. I do put down 2 spine crawlers, which hopefully... Oh, don't look like they're going to finish. Oh, look at that. My sacrificial hatchery. I would love to be able to cancel this. I can't say that I will. So my zerglings are going to dart into corpsepose's base, and it looks like he's going to be coming into mine. Hopefully these these banelings are sufficiently stalled to let these... Oh, barely. But he could do a lot of damage. Looks like the Zerglings I had at my base will die. And I'm trying to get back to my spine crawlers. Unfortunately, the queen is kind of stuck. The balance of my drones is kind of stuck, but I'm doing heavy damage to Corpsepose's economy. And I might get all these banelings before they spawn. If so, it's a boon for me, as I am able to deal with these Zerglings as they spawn, killing most, if not all, of my opponent's drones as he runs around and maybe realizes he's in a little bit of trouble. I get roaches out to deal with the bulk of the Zerglings. I have 2 drones here not doing anything, and that's cool because I've killed the last of Corpsepose's drones. And he says, "Sneaky Ling, sha ha 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 ha," and it is kind of sneaky, and that's kind of the point. I'm killing his last bit of tech because who cares if he has a baneling nest if he doesn't have a spawning pool? If he has no lings to morph, then it doesn't matter. But he does have 46 minerals, not enough for a drone, and he only has 20 Zerglings on the map, so I'm going to retreat with my remaining Zerglings. My queen should be on the way. There she is, and I have no drones. What do? And that just that's bad position. I mean, to be in. You don't have any workers. You can't do much. You don't have any money to make another worker. And that might be it for game 1 of corpsepose versus JHancho. He's trying to do some damage, but it'll be ineffectual. And he just calls it. All his Zerglings go down, and he's got 5 Overlords and a couple hatcheries, along with his damned baneling nest. So that was game 1. I made it through without using any banelings. I had the tech for it, but chose to go a much, well, a less conventional route maybe, but more enjoyable for me at least. So let's move on to the next series. I'm not sure who's going to be yet. We'll see.